All right. And I'm waiting to become a better salesman. John,
So,
what do we got today?
so becoming a better sales professional. All right. Good segue, by the way. We're
Thank
we're
you.
we're
Thank you.
we're getting there.
Even off
So
the ads, right?
I do. We're picking up, man. We are picking up. So here's the thing. Open-ended questions. What an underutilized tool. And the reason I believe this happens to a lot of salespeople is we're thinking about ourselves the majority of the time on the call as opposed to the consumer. There are certain situations where I get it. You should ask a yes no question. But in most situations, you should not be asking yes or no questions. You just shouldn't be. It's not a sales, you're an order taker. I worked at Buffalo Wild Wings for years. It's part of the story I'll tell you at the end, right? The way you upsell, the way we spoke, all of that has to do with open ended questions and not just saying a question that's a no. So, for example, um, asking something like, are you happy with your current lender?
I guess so.
Sure. As opposed to, walk me through what's important to you when it comes to making a decision on the lender that we put you with for you and your family. What do you like or don't like currently about the lender that you service that's servicing your loan on this potential refinance?
For me, I just, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's a website I go to. I pay my bill every month and pay my mortgage, and I don't know what could be better or worse. I don't
So
know.
so it's fair. So now, Tommy, what this does is, and even if that's the answer, what this
Oh yeah, I was just giving you an
no, and
example.
what this
Yeah.
does for us is it opens the door. Okay, so just to be on the same page, that's not really something that's picky to you.
No.
All right, perfect. So now we know it's not really going to be about that for you and your family. So let's keep taking this conversation further. A lot of people, okay, what do you just tell me? Do you like what you do for work?
Yeah,
No.
I love it.
Yes. Again, it's still not open ended, even though it's a genuine question, a nice question, not open ended. Ready? Here's an easy one. I'm going to go through 5 or 6 of these with you. And I want to reframe your mind. It's all about reframing questions. And here's the cool part. The coolest thing now is, you know how easy this is? You have Chat GPT. John, I'm not creative. I can't think of it. I don't have the money to pay for coaching. I don't. Well, I have something for you that's free and you can use it. So I want to give you just additional examples of this. Okay. So here's one. Is price the most important factor for you? Yeah.
The house? Yeah.
So
Bad in
yes or no
location.
question. Not good.
Yeah.
What factors are most important to you when it comes to choosing the lender that you want to work with?
Price.
Now, walk me through why it's pricing. Do you see what we did there, Tommy?
Sure. I'd say, I mean, because it's the only thing that I connect with my involvement with the lender.
And that's okay. The difference is it's not a yes or no. Is price the
Right.
most important factor for you? Yes. Okay, thanks. There's nowhere for me to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm stuck.
You have to start over.
Okay, so now I know I have to present you the cheapest deal because you just said, yeah, as opposed to what factors are most important for you and your family when picking a lender. Even if they now say, you know what, pricing. Awesome. I'm glad you brought that up. I know pricing is going to be a big factor into it. Have you spent any time thinking about the process itself and the ease of process? I haven't. Okay. So, do you want me to find a good mix of process and ease and pricing? Or is your only focus going to be pricing? If it's just going to be pricing, just know the lender that we choose might just be a little bit slower when it comes to getting this done. And you might be a little bit more of a lift on your end when it comes to documents. It's absolutely can get done. We work with incredible lenders. I just want to make sure you and I are on the same page. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So it'd be a little bit more work up front, but then I'm happy to put a little more work up front for a better price in the long term.
Now I'm educating the consumer. I'm not telling. And they're not telling me what they want.
Because I didn't know. Yeah.
Bingo. You didn't know. But if I would have just said, and you said, yes, pricing, most important thing, yes. Is price the most important factor? Yes. Okay. Are you sure? Yeah. You just asked. Yes. It doesn't make sense. So don't pin yourself in that corner. Here's another one. I love this one. Okay. Refinances. People want to talk to their spouse, significant other all the time. You know the amount of times people don't ask about this question? Here's what they do. Are you the decision maker?
Yeah. I had I had
Yeah.
I had a Windows salesman come to the door the other day, and they were just like, "Are you the decision maker in the house?"
There it is. How did it make you feel?
And it gave me the out because I was like, "No, my wife is."
She's not here. Yes,
Here.
exactly my point, Tommy. That's
I
exactly my
use it
point.
whenever a salesman comes. I'm just like, "No, I'm not the decision maker."
Dude,
Talk
I
to
do.
him.
I had painters come by my house. Same
Yep.
thing the other day. Same thing. Hey, we're wondering if we can do. Oh, my wife handles all that. Oh, okay, thanks. And they left.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, they just left.
So now instead of that question, here's what I do. I like to set it up. All right, and it is important. Hey, Tommy, before we keep moving forward, something I know that's super important. I know you're married, like you talked about. Is this a conversation you've had with your wife, or are we going to be surprising her and you're going to end up sleeping on the couch? Ha 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 ha.
We talk about everything.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so like me, you and your wife talk about everything. So, what goals did the two of you have when it came to the potential refinance? What's the most important? Do you guys look at your bank account every month and say, "Wow, we have so much additional cash, we can probably pay this house off faster"? Or do you look at your bank account and go, "Man, I wish we had a couple of extra dollars to save"? Walk me through
That's a
where's
good yeah.
you
Yeah, that's a good way of framing
I
because
love your face because you're
then
like,
you
wow.
know then you know where they're gonna I know where you're gonna lead me next.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
Like, if you're actually talking about it, I'm allowed to ask that question.
it gets the person thinking about it.
It does. And I saw your face. Your face, you smiled a little bit. Yes, Tommy, I'm good at sales. Like, yeah, no, I
Yeah,
just saw
yeah.
your face like, oh, well, shit.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
so that's exactly my point with open-ended questions. So for those of you listening, how good are your open-ended questions? Mine are good. They're not great. I got to get better. I still work on them. I'm still working on improving. But guys, I go through this daily. We go through our huddles with this. We don't stop talking about this. So I'm going to give you one more. Okay.
Sure.
One more and we'll move on. Here's one that people do. Ready? Are you looking to buy a home soon?
No.
Are you looking to buy a home soon? Tommy, let me ask you something. I know things aren't easy. I understand that you have to go shop and you have to find everything, but ideally, in your head, what is a good timeline for you and your family on wanting to actually move forward with this? Because right now we're going to be really excited, which is awesome. But realistically, what have you and your wife talked about from a realistic timeline on you wanting to actually get into a home for you and your family?
Yeah, because then that opens the door for me to discuss uh, timelines and finances along the timeline, right? So like where we are looking, where we're at now, where we're looking to be, and how do we get there?
Tommy, this is all part of building the opportunity and team. This isn't just for sales or mortgages or this is anything. This is anything. This is building relationships with people in your life. Like even for example, Tommy, right? Tommy and I have been building an awesome relationship. Tommy's marketing. He knows a lot more than I do about the marketing side of things and how things work. So, as opposed to me saying, Tommy, you like marketing? Hey, Tommy, what are 2 or 3 things you've learned that you know today that you wish you would have known 5 years about marketing and driving in potential opportunities and getting people to click on a button and register for like a webinar? What have you learned 2 or 3 things that are different today between the first time you started doing it that you wish you would have known earlier? How's that question, Tommy?
It makes me think of a lot of salt.
Okay. And what? How did I do that? It's not like I know your business. I don't
No,
know
no,
about what you do. All I
no, because
understand is the question. I know how to frame my questions to pull something from you that no one else is pulling from you.
Yeah.
I am a pattern interrupt kind of guy. How's your day? Good. No, let me reframe. I'm so sorry about that. What's one thing you hated about yesterday and one thing you absolutely loved? Uh, um. Oh. I
then you
hated
can
this.
kind of if you present an either or, does that give you the salesman to choose a path? Like it's almost like a fork. Like if you give them you're basically asking for two answers, right? So then you get to pick which path you go down.
Well,
The
it's just a layer of onions that you're peeling one way or another. So even of that, because I do ask that question, John, I hated this about yesterday. Huh. Why did you hate it so much? Like, why did it invoke that emotion in you where you just hated it? Do you believe there was a way you could have avoided it altogether yesterday? Do you think this is something that'll continue to pop up and become reoccurring? Do you think it's something you need to learn how to get in front of right now? What do you think it'll mean to you and your family if you don't learn how to fix this over the next 3 months? That's just me. You see how fast I'm going? That's just, and that's practice. And that's not like sales. That's just me being a genuinely curious person. And it's allowed me to be really good at sales because of how curious I am. And that's practice. That's not, there's no script. That's just me talking out loud. So I hope that helps. I know there's a lot in this one, but y'all open-ended questions are so under leverage. It drives me crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. No. And then tying back and actually answering the marketing question, if anyone's curious, less is more is what I've learned.
Keep going.
We used to, if you notice on AIME socials, we used to post when things do get busy. We're still there. We're posting 3 times a day. We got one in the morning, one at noon, one in the afternoon. But when things get too hectic, things cannibalize each other. And so basically, the more you're putting out, the less reach each individual post is going to have. And the amount of time that I was spending crafting the copy and the graphics and everything, the more things we would put out, the less it would actually reach people. And so less is more of shorter social copy so that it's actually read and digested, using emojis to help shorten it and basically visualize what I'm asking in the call to action, and making sure it's short enough that people actually read it. And then in addition to that, not posting as much or spacing them out as much as possible to allow for more breathing room so you're not cannibalizing your own work. It's not that it wasn't a good post. It's like you can create the best post, but if you're creating the best post 5 times a day, just your level of effort towards your level of uh, ROI is just way out of whack. So there is a balance in between to keep one, help keep your sanity, but also 2, just be better. So,
Tommy, that was, so you spent over a minute answering that, and you could tell it's.
I really wanted to answer that,
but
question.
You see my point though?
Yeah.
Do you see my point?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, and that's why I was smiling the whole time, because I'm like, I know, I could see it on your face that you're like, yo, I want to answer that question.
I needed to extrapolate on salt, because I was so salty when I found that out, because I was just like, wait, I've been doing this, putting so much effort in. Okay. Now,
but that's, Tommy, that's it. That's literally my job now. I do the same thing, but with my clients, and I can do it with anybody in any profession. I genuinely care. I'm a curious person. People always ask me, like, random stuff about so many different things. Yes, because I've been asking questions to so many people that do random things. I just like to, I'm just curious. So open-ended questions, learn how to do them, open up the door to allow yourself more opportunity to work with people and have them sell you on why they want the house. Let them sell you on it. Don't sell them. That's the best sales advice I can give you when it comes to open-ended questions.
And if you want to get into some networking, we have some Unify events coming up. So we're going to roll an ad for Unify. Take a listen, get close, scan the QR code, find and see if there is one near you, and join us there. We'll be right back.
If you're an independent mortgage broker, real estate pro, or home ownership advocate looking to connect with like-minded professionals, AIME is here to give back. If you're an independent mortgage broker, real estate pro, or home ownership advocate looking to connect with like-minded professionals, we have the perfect event for you. AIME is proud to bring you Unify, completely covered by AIME directly. Unify is AIME's local networking and education series designed to help you and your community build more referral relationships to grow your business together. Each event offers exclusive content focused on a topic shaping the mortgage industry, with brief but powerful presentations from experts who have been in your shoes. Expect high-energy networking with real connections happening with real conversations. Plus, we're raffling off some pretty unique prizes at each and every event. Join the AIME's wholesale mortgage community, real estate professionals, and yes, even retail mortgage professionals. We want you there as well, because we know that we can make a difference in our local communities by connecting and having conversations together. This isn't just another event. This is where community meets opportunity. Whether you're looking for business strategies or the right people to help you level up, Unify delivers. Register today and join us for free in Dallas, Texas on March 25th and Phoenix, Arizona on March 27th, with many more locations to come. Just go to unify.aimgroup.com to get started. Now hurry up, spots are limited. Don't miss your chance to be part of something bigger.